Yo everybody, hi, my name is LampyMoth, and today I'm going to teach you how to use the reflection method in Live2D. Let's say, for example, you started working on your arm deformers and parameters, and you got the rigging done just right. You got it just the way you wanted it to. However, now you have to put all of that work into the other arm. And let's either say you put in a lot too much work and you don't want to go through that all over again, or you tried working on the other arm and you just couldn't get it as perfect as you did the last time. Well, let me tell you something. You're not going to have to go through all that work, because I'm going to show you how to cut that time in half. What you're going to want to do is go to the arm that you just rigged and go to your deformer tab over here. That's at the bottom left. That's where the green boxes are. Go to your arms deformer. Right click on it. Select child objects. Click on that. So it'll select everything underneath your arms deformer, which would be the shoulder deformers, the arm deformers, all the physics deformers, as well as the layer meshes. Now that you got all of that selected, you're going to want to copy that. So either put Control-C or the equivalent on your device, or just right-click and put copy. Once you've right-clicked and put copy, then you paste it. Right-click and put paste, or whatever the equivalent is on your device. So click on paste, and it'll make an exact duplicate of all the parts and every deformer and parameter thing that you just set up for it. Now that you got that done, go to the new arm tab, right click on that, select child objects again, and now we're going to want to go up here to the top left where it says all of these little tabs. We want to go to the modeling tab. Go to that, scroll all the way down until you find something that says edit form. Once you find edit form, a new set of tabs will pop up, and you're just going to want to go to the one at the very top up here that just says reflect. Click on that. Now that happened, a new window will pop up. And in that window, it's going to ask, what settings do you want to reflect? It'll either have vertical or horizontal. If it's already on horizontal, leave it as is. If it's not on horizontal, click on horizontal. Make sure vertical is not clicked. Now that you got the reflected horizontal selected, go over here and select all of these parameters except for the Y's. Anything that shows Y, don't select that one, because, you know, your Y is your up and down. That's for vertical. If it doesn't say Y, then that means it's probably going left to right, or the Z angle, which technically still goes left to right. So yeah, once you got that, just select every single one of these except for the Y angle. Yo everybody, quick side note. When it comes to the eyes, you might see that we have a couple of things that don't show Y, but you're still going to want to leave those ones alone. For example, eye open, you don't want to change that when you work on the reflections. Same thing with brow angle and brow form. Those ones, if you try to change their effects, it might not come out as well. So just change angle X and eyeball X when it comes to the eye. So now that you got that set up, let's double check on this. Yeah, so don't change brow angle or brow form when it comes to reflecting the eye in particular. And now that you got everything selected except for the Y's, put OK. Then boom, you got your new arm settings. And now let's test it out. Works just fine. Up and down works okay because we did not reflect any of those. Let's also check the physics settings. Yep, seems to have worked out just fine. So yeah, we're all good here. So another thing you're going to want to know is that whatever item you reflect, it's going to be on the same parameters as the original one. But for an example like the eyes, you might not want that, because we have a left eye and a right eye when it comes to the parameters. And let's say you reflected one of those eyes and now you want to put those new changes onto a different parameter. Here's what you got to do. You got to select each and every deformer and layer mesh that is affected by a certain parameter. Go to said parameter, which is L open over here. We're going to take all these newly created deformers and change them from L open to R open. And here's how we do it. We just got to right click on this here parameter, L open, and these little tabs will pop up. Go to the triangle tab. Once you go to that triangle, a new set of tabs will pop up. Just go all the way to the bottom that says change. Look for I open. You're not going to see the L because they're already set on the L. So just look for the R open one, like so. Put OK. And now all of those items are now moved to the other side. So now you got the one for the right, and now you got the one for the left. There you go. If there are any other reflections that have a similar issue, well, now you know what to do. Just right click and go to change on your parameter tab, and then boom, you'll be good. All right, that is basically what you got to do for your reflection settings. Thank you all for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the video.